that was able to give him trouble because it neutralized his power.
Yes, it does. And, you know, a great boxer that has great legs that can make the power puncher pick up his feet and having a reset can kind of blunt his punching power. But Pedraza also said in our fighting meeting that I'm going to fight a little bit more, Tim. You know, I felt that in the Ramirez fight, I was a little bit too defensive and too mobile. This time around, I'm going to make sure I let my hands go in the right spots.
Yeah, he felt like that really cost him against Jose Ramirez. Good jab moments ago from Commey as Pedraza comes to the inside, tried to go to the body. But there was success in the middle rounds with Pedraza against the former unified world champion Jose Ramirez. And then Ramirez came on in the later rounds, had a big 12th round, and that went 116-112 on all three scorecards in favor of Jose Ramirez. Double jab by Commey, and Pedraza returns fire with a right hand of his own.
See, Pedraza just moving enough. It's a subtle movement. What he's doing is he's taking advantage of the holes in Commey's guard. So Commey tends to telegraph his punches, Tess. There's a tell with Commey. Before he throws a shot, he drops his hands and then he throws. Or he picks his hands up, then he drops his hand, then he throws. Pay attention to that.
Also always have to pay attention to that right hand of Commey. You can see the hand speed and the power he possesses with that right hand, able to get away from that left hook from Pedraza. There's that right hand from Commey, and then he goes back to it with the body. Check hook on the inside.
Yeah, we say Commey has a right hand. He also has a left hook as well. He sets up that right hand behind the jab or the double jab, closing the gap, followed by the right hand, and then occasionally he'll lead with the left hook and then come behind with the right hand.
Good looking first round.
There it is, left hook, right hand. There it is.
There it is. Pedraza has had some success touching him to the body.
Punch out.
Commey's fired off combinations.
Stop, break.
And you see, that was the issue right there with Pedraza in the Ramirez fight. 85% of the time, he kept his back either on the ropes or near the ropes. He has to find a way to keep his back in the center of the ring this fight if he's going to win. Nice turnout right there. Get back in the center of the ring. Good jab by both men.
Solid right from Commey. And then return fire, including a good angle off to the left and a body shot from Pedraza. Good action here to close out the first.
Welcome to Subway's biggest refresh yet.
Torres floored Marco Antonio Canedo. Bernardo, you have an update.
I do. I spoke with Dr. Shonahi, and he has been transported by ambulance to St. Francis Trauma Unit, and it's just precautionary. The big concern is that he has a flight scheduled for tomorrow back to Mexico, and the doctor did not want him on that flight without medical clearance.
That's understandable. Now, number two, Commey. Right uppercut was fired off against Pedraza. There's another right hand to the body from Jose Pedraza. He has landed 9 body shots to this point.
Told you in the fighter breakdown that it's going to be about numbers for Commey. That's what it's going to be about. You can see he's getting very aggressive, throwing tons of punches at Pedraza. See, and that keeps Pedraza occupied, keeps him defensive. You don't let his hands go that often when he feels that heat coming his way.
No, it's the upper head movement instead, and then not returning fire.
Ooh. He hurt him.
Oh, and then he comes with the left hook after the right hand. So a moment for Commey here in round 2.
You let those hands go, eventually something will get in. As you can see, that short left hook got in for Commey.
Doubling up the jab, trying to search for that right hand. There's another short left hook as Pedraza steps forward and covers up. Another left hook comes in from Commey. He's having a good round here in round 2.
Pedraza now switching to southpaw stance, trying something different, coming from a different angle, trying to slow down Commey's offense.
Constant throughout the career of Pedraza, right-hander who switches. And goes with the left hand to the body from that southpaw stance.
As you can see, Commey's starting to slow down now. That different angle from the southpaw position is kind of confusing him.
course, the right hand can be so effective against a southpaw. Only pressing the action. You know, one of the words we associated with this fight in the lead-up was urgency. If you think about where they are in their career, they have fought with that urgency right from the opening bell.
Yes, they have. And right now, I think this round right now is for Commey, in Comey's favor. The first round, definitely Pedraza, I felt, won that first round.
But a series of power punches by Richard Commey at his best work in the first minute.
Ooh.
Pedraza with a combination. One with the left hand to the body from that southpaw stance. Long right hand just off the mark from Commey. On the clap, they pick up the pace. Did this in the first round too. Good round for Richard Commey. In that second round, Richard Commey had a 19-11 power punch connect advantage. He threw 53 power punches. There was that left hand that Commey was able to land in round number 2.
Yeah, Pedraza just got himself in a bad position, looking for a left hook to the body and dropped his right hand. Commey was able to sneak that nice little short left hook on the inside.
Bernardo, what are they saying in the corner of Jose Pedraza?
Luis Espada wants him to work from the outside, keep moving, make Commey reset and use the ring. He said, I want you to trade, but not yet.
Now that movement is critical in this matchup. A little bit of blood coming from the nose of Pedraza as good work on the inside from Commey. Letting his hands go again and finding success at mid and short range. And then Pedraza turns the corner, gets his back off the ropes, and comes with a series of uppercuts and tries to give him an angle. Good action. Right hand to the body, missed with the uppercut. Commey tries to split a guard with the right hand.
Neither guy want to give ground in there. Like you said, Tess, that urgency is there. It's apparent. Commey will start off well with combinations, and then Pedraza comes right back.
Commey trying to chase him down. Pedraza giving head movement. Some of that's coming through.
Oh, he hurt.
Some of that is definitely coming through as Commey, more the aggressor now. Try to land that left hook for a moment. Now working off the jab. Stalking Pedraza. Pedraza goes to the belt line.
Commey is dangerous when he has his opponents against the ropes.
Blood coming from the nose of Jose Pedraza.
Because he doesn't have to really look for his opponent. He's right there to be hit. Does Pedraza seem a little lethargic to you, Tess? He seems a little bit out of sort, doesn't he?
I'm seeing an energized and aggressive Richard Commey.
Yes.
Punch out. Your hands are free. Punch out.
Coming to the end of 3. Bit of swelling under the left eye of Jose Pedraza. Also some blood coming from the nose. There was a good, solid left hand landed by Richard Commey in that third round, Timmy.
Look at this left hook slip inside. Not only the right hand dangerous for a southpaw, but the left hook is also dangerous. Perfectly timed. You see the little hop step right there from Pedraza, letting me know that he was hurt in that sequence right there.
Richard Commey landed 17 total punches. 16 of them were power punches in that last round. Left hand to the body from Pedraza. See the punches landed to this point.
Look, you got to understand that Pedraza hasn't been in the ring with a puncher since Tank. With a real puncher.
Well, that's a real puncher.
He's in there, yes, and he's in the ring right now with a real puncher. A guy that can turn your lights off with one punch.
Punches up.
Ooh, nice counter right there.
Was able to time that well as Commey fell in.
See, Commey's starting to fall asleep right now. See, that's the problem with both these guys. They'll be having success, but they can't hold it, Tess. They fall asleep for a split second, allowing the other man to catch on. Pedraza will fall asleep in spots as well. That's why I said at the beginning, whoever executes the game plan, whoever wants it more, that's who's going to win this fight tonight.
Stays consistent.
Yes.
Pedraza just touch, and then ramps up the power just a bit. Commey then hits the gas pedal.
Ooh.
Comes in with a right hand. And Commey comes in with that right hand, by far his best weapon that he possesses.
I just don't like the body language that I'm seeing from Pedraza.
Tell me specifically what you don't like.
He just has no control. He seemingly has no control, you know, and his shots are not sharp like I'm used to seeing them. His legs are not as sharp and solid and underneath them, stable, like I'm used to seeing. Tonight, it seems like he just wants to fight, Tess, when he should be boxing.
Now the right hand starts off that combination from Commey. Pedraza tries to answer to the body.
There's that outside, that lead foot. You see Pedraza trying to dominate that side now, getting to that weak side.
Point of emphasis that you showed in your film lab. Coming to the end of 4, scheduled for 10. Clash of contenders.
With how much you can see Richard Commey wants it on the Pedraza side. Listen, I don't see what Timmy sees. What I see a guy who is so crafty and courageous under pressure.
There's no doubt about how much Richard Commey wants it. He discussed how hungry he is for this, how much he needs to prove people back home in Ghana wrong. Mark detailed what is happening back there as the Boxing Association back home is really coming on the attack for Richard Commey, trying to get a piece of his purse and telling him you cannot bring the flag into the ring. He brought the flag into the ring. He's very proud of where he comes from, proud of his people. Right hand, trying to get through that high guard. As Commey getting after it here to start round number 5.
Yep, against the ropes. That's exactly where Commey needs Pedraza. He needs him to do some of the work for him, stay against the ropes. So that way he won't have to march him down. And the numbers are there, Tess, for Commey at this moment. Pedraza's doing exactly what he did in the Ramirez fight. Now he's starting to move. He's not doing enough offense, not throwing enough offense, not countering enough. And Commey's confident moving forward.
A lot of miles on the odometer with these two, the former champs. Commey got a later start to the game. Pedraza 33, Commey 35.
Pedraza doing right there by going down to that body, trying to invest in that body, hoping that it pays good dividends down the backstretch. Body shots weaken your opponent. Sipes the gas tank little by little. Ooh,
it's a good left hand to the body from Pedraza.
Takes the power away.
Tried to go back, sweeping with that left hand to the body.
Stop.
He's landed 41 body connects.
See, now Pedraza seemingly now has a focus, the body. He's focusing on one thing. You know, when you're having a hard time finding your rhythm, you got to focus on one thing at a time. And then other things will start to open up. The body attack right now is definitely apparent for Pedraza.
Lead right hand, and then Pedraza was able to get out to the right, get away from that blue corner. You could just hear the corner of Richard Commey with Andre Rozier, the veteran New York trainer, saying, look at that eye, Richard. Jose Pedraza dealing with swelling around that left eye.
He wants him to throw more right hands, Tess.
Pedraza had to get off the ropes. He does so with a left hand of his own, then angles out to the left and goes with the body shot. It's a good fight, isn't it, Timmy, as we come to the halfway mark? So much on the line. Woo. Raising right hand, end of 5. Around the left eye is becoming more noticeable on Jose Pedraza. Round number 6 scheduled for 10. Joe and Tim with you ringside. Andre Ward being inducted into the Nevada State Boxing Hall of Fame. We congratulate our partner. We'll see him ringside soon enough. See the total punch numbers.
To the body and let those hands go. Pinning Pedraza once again in the corner.
45-10 connected advantage on Pedraza, just doing enough to touch, and get out of trouble.
When you touch like that, you just occupy in the guards.
That's it.
You're trying to manipulate the guards. You're looking for a big shot.
Veteran move of changing. There was nearly a clash moments ago, and there was a clash there.
Okay. You ready to go? Okay.
You can see blood now coming from the left eye.
But did the referee rule it a headbutt, or?
He didn't pause to acknowledge or
anything.
talk to the commission, and there is now a cut on the left eye of Richard Commey. Clear as day, a clash of heads that caused it.
This definitely changes the element right now for Richard Commey. Desperation definitely can sink in. He doesn't know how damaging that cut is.
Good work from Commey with Pedraza up against the ropes. Tried to chase him down with the jabs, and Pedraza just stops and pops with a left hand. And now Commey, look at him pick up the pace every time Pedraza's against the ropes.
That physical strength of Commey.
Commey's now pawing at that left eye, Timmy.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Changes everything for him. Now he has to deal with the blood dripping down in his eye, his vision.
Oh, good left hand from Pedraza. Best punch of the fight for Jose Pedraza, the left hand here in round 6.
You wonder why, Tess? That blood in that eye.
And now he works to the body.
See Commey pawing at that eye, trying to clear his vision. And Pedraza doing the right thing and trying to attack that eye and trying to land something big over the top. Ooh, big shots.
Right hand from Commey.
Good shots.
Entertaining rounds here. Round number 6. Had the clash of heads that started the cut. Had the left hand from Pedraza, and then the right hand from Commey. So much on the line here.
Here's what happened. There's the head clash right there as Pedraza tries to exit the corner. Big head clash. When you have an aggressive fighter and you have a fighter that usually uses legs, things like this can happen. And also from the southpaw position, head clashes, they happen often.
Let's go, seconds.
Hasn't had to deal with a cut, Richard Commey, since March of 2017. And that was over the left eye as well.
But he got the best in the business on that eye.
Basil. Corner.
Yes.
According to the commission right now, referee Gerald Ritter called it a punch that caused the cut.
Well, that is incorrect, as our replay shows. And they do have replay here with this local commission.
And they're claiming that the headbutt came after the cut occurred.
They didn't lost their mind.
Well, we're going to have our team look at that and absolutely verify what they were able to see. So keep in mind, according to the commission as it stands right now, if the fight is stopped because of that eye, it would be a TKO victory for Pedraza. Left hand to the body, right on the belt line from Pedraza. He's gone there 49 times to this point.
Tess, look at the experience of Pedraza right now. He's taking advantage of Commey, trying to recharge after throwing all those punches early on.
Ooh, digs in with another left hand. Able to sweep out and get out to his right, and then come back in and get some work done at range.
I would say the cleaner punches are definitely coming from Pedraza.
At this point, no doubt about it.
Ooh,
Since that left hand he landed in round 6. Now you can see his confidence of fighting on his terms.
Big wild miss right there from Pedraza. Trying to shovel that left hand to the body.
And his footwork was off when he did so.
That time he didn't miss. He threw it straight. Pedraza looking for a counter. He's looking for Commey to make a mistake.
Oh, left hand from Pedraza.
Oh, nice right hand.
Commey probing, trying to close the gap. Comes with the right hand, chases with the left uppercut that was off the mark. As Pedraza backs away. They'll have 9 minutes to decide it.
Goodness. Pick him off.
See, they're having to deal with that left eye in the corner of Richard Commey. Round number 8 scheduled for 10. 140 pounds for these former world champions who both had belts at 135. Of course, Pedraza had one at 130 pounds as well. A weight class that is top heavy, that is loaded with marquee names, that has belts that are now splintered because of what's going on with Josh Taylor, who had been the undisputed champion. And a weight class that has superstars who have entered the weight class. Ryan Garcia fighting at 140. Teofimo Lopez, an entrant into junior welterweight. Of course, a couple weeks ago, we had his knockout victory from Las Vegas.
Good defense right there from Pedraza. Eluding all those punches that Commey threw. Takes a lot out of a fighter when he lets his hands go and he hits air, doesn't hit his opponent. At least you get a little bit of adrenaline rush when you hit the target. Ooh, good right hand right there. Partially blocked by Pedraza. Commey choosing the box now, Tess. He on the outside now. Moving his head, using his jab.
Utilizing jab is something he wanted to key in against Pedraza.
And landing right hands like that.
But also down the stretch of a fight like this that's been fought at this pace, there's so much on the line. You don't want to have any regrets when you walk out of here after 10 rounds. Guys who are conditioned to fight 12-rounders in recent years at the championship level.
Tess, you got to say you did it all.
That's right.
That's what you got to say. I did it all. Leave it all in the ring.
And as you have stressed all day and all night long when it comes to this fight, think about the swing of what the result could be as to where you are in your career. Are you relevant? Are you in title contention? Or do you take a step down to gatekeeper, which affects everything?
Everything. Your finances especially. Oh, nice right hand right there.
And then he switched his stance. Could have followed it up. Pedraza still targeting that body, as he does again there with the left hand.
Yep.
That has been the point of emphasis from the start, hasn't it, Timmy?
Getting to that weak side. Doing exactly what was on the lab.
Take the angle, take the body. Tried to time a left hand.
Well,
You don't know up tonight.
You mentioned veteran.
Right there by Pedraza. Just using the hand speed, laying off the power, using the hand speed to pile up points.
Commey trying to.
And
Hands go halfway through round number 9. Chopping down with the left hand. And now goes to the body again with a right hook from that southpaw stance. Long range left hand from Pedraza.
all Pedraza needed was Commey to slow down, maybe 1 or 2 miles an hour.
Splits the guard with a left hand. Good stretch of work from Pedraza. Doubles up the left uppercut.
Pitch and he would cut.
My goodness.
It's a big Jose Pedraza round here in round number 9. Commey backing up.
You
Of
hear
course,
the
he can be dangerous with the right hand at any time.
Jair is screaming out, do it for your son and your daughter, to Richard Commey right now.
Off all that.
Uppercut hurt him.
He's fired off that uppercut. 9, 3 minutes to go to decide it as we come to the bell.
Richard, listen to me. Baby, look at me. Don't give him this fucking fight, man.
Richard,
No, you just acting silly now. Let's go.
Richard, you want this fight?
Yeah.
You gotta take him this round.
2 minute drill. Stay on this motherfucker and get him.
You gave him that ninth round by giving.
Why you did that,
laying on
man?
the rope.
Richard's trying
it up.
you are.
You want this?
Let me get this guy. Richard, punch me, man. Come on, man. We took all that shit at the meeting. Go get him this round. Rich, I want a 2 minute drill.
For your kid.
Rich,
For your kid.
get me, Rich.
For your kid. For your who?
Everything you do.
Seconds out. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
2 minute drill, baby.
Act like you want it, man.
Listen to what was being said to Richard Commey, and you understand the circumstances. Get mean. You have to take him this round. Why did you give it all to him in that 9th round? Pedraza has all the momentum. 10th and final round. Can Commey come through? Long right hand. We talked about how badly he wants it. Both men desperate for a win here to stay relevant.
You can see Commey willing himself right now.
There's no choice to be made, Timmy. He has to. 36-10 connect advantage in that last round for Pedraza. 32 of 63 power punches from Pedraza in that 9th round. His best work of the entire fight.
Pedraza buying his time right now, using his experience. He's going to come on now.
And that's what he does.
See, it's hard to explain when you get hit with body shots, especially early on, like Pedraza was landing on Commey. Then you get in these later rounds, you being Commey, you're saying to yourself, man, my legs don't feel the same. My wind, I'm tired. Your mouth wide open.
So you can't quite answer for what your corner is demanding of you.
Exactly. You're like, I can't even quantum what's going on with my body right now.
And Pedraza senses it.
Yes. Pedraza right now is playing defense right now. He's going to give probably one more last go at it to try to get Commey up out of here.
Pedraza closes the gap. 2-punch combination, went to the body, gives an angle that time. He's landed 74 body punches. You can see swelling around that left eye that had the cut. We saw the clash of heads earlier. It was not ruled by a clash of heads. It was ruled that it was a punch that caused that. Left hand for Pedraza as he darts in and out, playing it safe, giving just enough to Commey. Now he comes to the inside, will tie up. Final half minute of the final round. There's a close fight throughout. And then Pedraza, there's a right hand from Commey. Can he hit the jackpot here in the closing moments?
Ooh.
Commey's got to get after it here. Last 10 seconds coming in this fight. Pedraza touches him, gets away. Back to the center of the ring.
What a fight.
Very good fight. Urgent, desperate, had to have it. Both guys gave it. You see the swelling and the bruising around the left eye of Pedraza. You see damage done to the left eye of Commey. It was a good, even fight, and then there were moments in the middle rounds and the late rounds where Pedraza clearly took advantage, capped by that 9th round where he landed 32 power punches, and that's what gives him the confidence to be raised up high by his trainer and stepfather, Luis Espada. Which way will it go? Pedraza and Commey. Good stretch run from Pedraza. Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.
After 10 rounds here inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Tulsa, Oklahoma, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Henry Gary scores the bout 97-93, Pedraza. David Sutherland scores the bout 96-94, Commey. Gary Ritter scores the bout 95-95, declaring this contest a split draw.
A split draw. You had the heavy lean Pedraza 97-93, 7 rounds to 3. You had the slight lean Commey, and then you had the 5 rounds even for a split draw. Now, Timmy, I don't think there's any doubt of what happened down the stretch of how Pedraza came on. But the early rounds, the middle rounds, and Commey was there. Commey was game.
Tess, it just showed you that.